Everyone, welcome back to BK Game Devs. Another Thursday, we're doing more stuff. So this week we're going to be working on continuing the design of what we started from last week. So I'm sure everyone can probably see my screen, and we'll be designing the third section of our first level of darkness. To remind people or anyone who's new who's joining the stream, as of right now, the level is clad in darkness, and you have a light source that slowly depletes. And so each time you get a key flame, you can move on to the next section of the level. We're designing the final part of that level, where we'll be introducing an escape sequence into the game. And so last week on stream, we designed the first part of it, the normal part of the level. And so this week we'll be continuing with the escape sequence and going on to the to build it out in Unity. So if we can get the design done, we can start building out in Unity in our tile sets and start seeing how things play out.
Yeah, cool.
Nice. And so, y'all want to just hop right into it? Should I just get right to it, or do y'all want to wait a few seconds or so?
Alex is just like adjusting.
Okay, got it.
Whenever that's good, we could jump into it.
No, I think we're good. We're good enough to jump into.
So shout outs to a Diggs and shout outs to a Lunar Lotus. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Okay, yeah. So,
wait, I'm sorry. Before we go on,
yeah.
I'm looking at the stream and like the top part where it says BK Game Devs and the other icons aren't showing. Is that intended?
I'm seeing the icons on stream.
Oh,
as in like the Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah,
I'm seeing them on stream.
Oh,
on Twitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Can anyone let us know in chat? Can you guys see the icons?
I see it now.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. All right, so then we're good. And
your cousin designed this?
Yeah, so
overlay?
Me and my cousin. Yeah, so we, for people again who are new to stream or coming back, we have new overlays right now, and so my cousin and I but mostly her, but my cousin and I designed these overlays for Twitch, because before we just had like a colored background, but we feel like this one now is much more in touch with our game developer side. It's much more like techie, has the cool neon colors, you know?
Very nice.
So
yes,
look forward to that. And as you saw probably before, the stream loading as well, that was made by me and my cousin as well. So now we won't be just stuck with black screens all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. All right, so if we want to get right to it, so are y'all ready to go back into the design, or do you need some more time?
I mean, you can go and start.
Okay, sure. So while Alex is doing that, Chris, you and I can talk things out, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so just a refresher.
Maybe we can give a recap of
so just
so far.
A refresher. I'll use a new color so everyone can follow along. So the way that our levels work is you have a light source that slowly fades away and dies out, but you can get pickups to save them. Let me put back this little layer for okay, sorry, yep, so let me do this, let me move this, oops, nope, wrong thing, wrong layer, sorry. What I'm trying to do is move this little thing here, yeah, so this is a little key that I made. So in our game, we have these switches that allow you to like activate things like moving platforms. We have moving platforms that move back and forth, either up and down or left or right. We have time switches, which we have yet to implement, but we will be putting in this section where once you click the switch, it will only activate the moving platforms for, let's say, 10 seconds or 20 seconds before you have to do it again. And end is, of course, just the end of the level. And C is courage, which is the pickups that you get that refill your light source. So if I zoom in here, right now what we do is the player starts over here. And what they will do is they will platform their way down here, but when they start, they have to click this timed switch, which they will need to now, within a certain time frame, come down here, get on this moving platform, which will be moving to the right here, jump over this hazard as well as the lava, and activate a second time switch on another platform. From there, that will activate now, if I am correct, 2 moving platforms, M2 and M3.
Yep.
One which moves up and down, and another that moves left and right. But the thing about M2 is that this moving platform here will move actually into the lava. So if the player's not fast enough, they might think they're safe, but it will just carry them down into the lava and they will die, or cause a respawn at least. They will move over here to the onto moving platform 3, get their first courage pickup, which will allow them to get some more light, and then they finally get down to the first like solid ground of the level or of the section. And so from here, if you remember, we're putting in a little secret cove or something where this is the end of the level, and what we'll do is we'll have a light source there so that the players can see what's going on and see the end that they want to reach, but they won't be able to get there. So maybe we'll have an elevator platform or that's covered in debris at the top maybe, or some way of blocking the player, but we'll let the player see the end so that they get the anticipation that the end is near, but they're just not there yet.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tease, but I think
Exactly.
it's good. I think it's good game design.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make them want to get to the end. Of course, they already do, but it entices them more when they see when they can actually see the end, you know?
Yes.
And so now from here they'll come down here, do some tight platforming to another time switch. And so from this time switch here, these activate 3 moving platforms here that move up and down on a timer and a cycle, and the player needs to time their jumps to make sure they get on all 3 in order to do one of two things: go upward and get this pickup for courage, or they can ride it straight down to get to the next part of the level.
Yep.
And this section here is narrow for a reason. We don't want the player to be able to be on this platform and just jump straight down and skip all the platforming. What we're going to do is have this platform here perfectly fit in between the lava on both sides, so that the player needs to ride the platform down or else they'll die. All right, and yep, thanks for the follow, Lunar Lotus, appreciate it.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
And so, yep, now we would be in the final part of the first half of the level. And so from here now the player can jump down here and grab their courage, but what they'll learn quickly enough, and the reason why we put a actual piece of ground here, these platforms will now bring a new mechanic into the game: disappearing platforms. So now the player will not just be able to, even though it's not a timer, they'll need to be working against time, because they can't stay on any platform for too long to think about their jumps. So they'll have to make their way across here, right? And they'll finally, after probably a few tries, because it seems like, well, we're going to make it hard because we want this to be challenging, they'll get to this key flame, which is going to, instead of activate a door in the game, it'll activate the escape sequence, which is the part of the game where we want to give the users the most anxiety, but also the most fun. It'll be more daring. So as you see here, I have a note that says closed off when triggered. And so what that means is that when we start this out, wrong layer, y'all. Give me a moment. Yeah, so when we start this section of the level and you get the key flame, a kind of door will close behind you, meaning that you won't be able to go backward. So once you reach here, it's closed off, and now there is no access backward. The only way is forward, and then we'll start the escape sequence. And at that point, we'll start a timer. So I don't know how long we'll make it, but for now, I'm going to say it's a minute, and it'll count down. And so now the player has to, escape their way through this level and arrive at the end. And that's where we are now for the recap.
I think it's
So
pretty
today-
solid so far.
Yep. I think so too. I think it's definitely engaging in different kinds of gameplay. You got time stuff, disappearing platforms, so it builds upon what you did in the last 2 sections. And so I'll hide this for now. And so now we will continue on designing the escape sequence part of our level. We know we want it to be generally vertical, so we'll probably drop the player down here and have them, find their way up to the goal.
Yeah.
And so now the plot is to design that. So let's start brainstorming some ideas.
Okay, so we said we either want the lava or the darkness to be rising while they have to escape, right?
Yeah, so ideally what will happen is I'm going to make a easy version here. If these are platforms and the player is going up these platforms, ideally what will happen, let me get my green again, is as the player is jumping from here to here to here to here to here to here to here, blah, 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 right, all the way to the end, we can have the lava or darkness like slowly just rising up higher and higher. And so as they get like further and further, they also still need to race against time. One, because there'll be the timer, let's say, the minute if we choose that,
yeah.
Or just the lava/darkness will also be catching up to you. So you can't stay too idle on a platform because it'll get you and you'll die, and then you'll cause a respawn and you'll probably have to do it again. So I think that's a good route that we can take there. So there are multiple sources of danger, and it makes the player, have to really be on their best game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with that in mind, let me get rid of these as well. So let's see. So I think that our first goal should be figuring out how are we going to get the player from here somewhere down here so that they can make their climb upward, right?
I think that they have to jump, and it's going to be like a test of faith. The test of faith there. Like there's literally you don't know what's there, but it's closed off behind you, and you have to jump.
I get it. Yeah, I'm all for that. So what we can do is put a pool, so we can have a platform here, for example, right? And lava, let's say here.
Yeah.
And so what we'll do is we can figure it out in the game once we actually do it, but the player should not be able to jump farther, so they just instantly just yeet into the lava, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them to just jump into their doom. So we can make it so that the leap of faith is always safe. So no matter how far left or right they jump, it should land somewhere on this platform. And so they'll be like, okay, I'm safe. And maybe that's where we start the countdown. So maybe what we do is either we keep the key flame here, or maybe we keep the key flame down here. We can change that in game once we're doing it, but either way, maybe from there, that's when the thing starts. And another idea
I agree.
Now, what we can do is we can have maybe a base platform here, a starting one, because they have to make their ascent. What we can also do is maybe we have this whole thing, right? This whole thing that I'll use a different color. This whole platform here, maybe we have it be a disappearing platform, but maybe it disappears, I don't know, slowly or something. So they get the idea okay, it's disappearing and I can't stay here, so I've got to go somewhere. Because we don't want the player to just, if we set the timer and lava starts to rise, we don't want them to be at the same height as lava and get instantly got it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
We want to give them a little bit of a leeway time or warning before things start. So either this platform can disappear, or maybe we just start the countdown here, and the lava overtakes this platform once you start to move. So maybe we have a trigger where we have a platform, let's say here, and once the player goes from here to here, the lava will automatically raise up here. So now they can't go back down, right?
Right.
So those are both some good ideas, but yeah. So yeah, go.
The walls and floors that sort of break part when you trigger something.
Yep.
I wonder if we could just make the whole floor like that, right? Where the moment that they hit the keyframe, it slowly starts doing that breaking, say, from all the way to the right, or
Oh yes, you're right.
or like it
actually.
slowly breaks like from where they are, right, from the left.
Mhm.
Platform at the very end, like on the right side, like they have
Yep.
to make it to that platform, right?
Yep.
And
so
then
like from here. Hmm.
yeah, or even further right, because it's kind of like
Okay.
you're trying to get away from the breakage, right? Because the breakage is starting from the left.
Sure. Hmm.
Now, once the whole thing is fully broken, you think you're sort of safe, right, on that platform.
Yep.
That's when lava starts rising. So
Uh-huh.
it's
Okay.
kind of like a Indiana Jones, take the skull, and I've never watched an
I
Indiana Jones movie.
yeah. No, I
More
totally
references.
feel
But
you.
then
Yeah, like as
the
soon as
boulder pops up and
yeah, the
the
boulder.
trap.
Like as soon as you take the thing and you think you're all good, you wait a bit of time and then it all goes to hell. So what we can do is I think that's a good idea. We can have this floor here. I'm gonna say time, right? Or not time, but I don't know. We call it like a false floor, right?
Yeah.
In my head, the whole thing is a false floor.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And once you get to the platform, like lava rises from
Yeah.
beneath it, all of it.
Yeah, right. So that works as well. And I think that what Alex is saying is so you know how the way that we do our false floor is it breaks block by block, right?
Yeah.
So let's say that the floor is 4 blocks wide, right? I think what Alex is saying is that once the player gets down there and the timer stops, we'll calculate, all right, is the player more left or more right? And we'll start to break them down 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have to run. But at a slow enough rate that they aren't, instantly dropped into their doom.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have to really detect.
But quick enough that they still go ahead.
I don't think we'll have to really detect with the players, because
Okay.
given that we put the keyframe a little bit down, along the way, we
Yep.
can just make it the breaking in the floor slow enough that they can react to it.
I understand. Yeah, sure, exactly. So I think that's fine. And then I think that the same thing that you said, Chris. So once they get on the platform, even if they left before the platform fully destroyed itself or not, the lava will rise and take over it. So now, okay, so that'll be a false floor. I'll put a note here, an orange.
Hold on, but in my head, false
Yep.
floor is covering the whole thing.
Oh no! All right, yeah. Chris is better. I think I think Chris's idea is Chris is better. Chris's idea is better. Yeah. I get what Chris means. Chris-
I mean, that's what I mean.
I think that's what Alex was saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. So I misunderstood. Yep, got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Got it.
Or
So
like
what you're saying is-
to properly sort of convey that, you could just put lava at one level and on top of that the floor.
That's what I was gonna do now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna
Right,
say is
yeah.
we can do is have lava here, and then have false
Yes.
floor
Yeah.
here.
Pretty much.
Right? All right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really bad shape, but yeah, good enough though.
So
yeah,
we can either have lava, or if we're going with the route of darkness rising, it could literally just be like the entire tile map is just like starting to disintegrate and it's just black coming up.
Yeah. So I personally like the idea more because we want to go with the darkness theme. The lava has its own light, and so that helps. But I feel like it might be a little more like scary, anxiety-inducing, or like interesting to have it just be darkness. So like black or grayness is coming up from the bottom and chasing you as you make your ascent. And your goal is to get to this light that you saw beforehand, because you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, but I got to get up this tunnel first,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fine. So I'm fine with that. And so now we need to deal with the actual ascent part. So how do we want to make this interesting? I feel like we shouldn't just do staircase platforms. I don't want to just do like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean?
I think we should mix in elements of the first half of the level.
I
like,
agree. Yeah.
Moving platforms, time stuff, like that'll really make you seem like you have to be urgent with your decision.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that what we should do is start with a few basic platforms, maybe towards the right. and the player can end here or something. And from here, we can have, let's say, a moving platform. What number is this? M, sorry. M. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. So yeah, you're right. I think that just the base ones, I think, are okay with the platforms, but we can change it if anything. We can have a moving one here that maybe goes off to the left here to some amount, and maybe you have to catch another moving platform. Now these will not be on timers because that would be a little bit harsh.
Yeah. How about it goes up and down? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? So it goes up and down. So now they have to, make their time jumps, and if they miss a cycle, so if you get here, right, and you see this one moving away already, and you wait too long to make your jump because you're afraid, the lava will catch up to you and get and I get you, right?
Thanks for the follow. Go get.
Oh, appreciate it. Go. You said go get pro.
Go get pro.
Appreciate it,
Nice.
dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some people I know, my girlfriend and my homeboy, just dropping in and showing their support. Appreciate it. So continuing on, I think that we can definitely have these moving platforms around here, and then maybe what we do is we let the player continue what they just did. So we have these disappearing platforms as an idea, and maybe you ride this one up, and again, you think you're safe, so you jump onto the platform here. It starts to disappear, and then
I agree.
Again, you're racing against time, and we can keep just cycling those in. So moving platform, a regular platform, disappearing platform, and the player won't know which is which. So of course we'll have a way of them knowing, but because they don't really know until they jump and keep going, they have to stay fast and ensure that their platform is tight.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Cool. So what I am gonna do, I know I can do it over here, but for now I'm just gonna make another key here. Let me add this back. Go into this layer, and D equals disappear. That's good enough. You guys know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it here because there's too many platforms there, but for here I'll do this. Disappearing platform. Let's say we'll have one that goes down a bit. Disappearing platform, but not low enough that you can jump from here, but it's lower than the other one.
Okay.
And maybe we have two there, and maybe we have another moving. Let's say we have a platform here, a regular one. We can have another moving platform that just goes left and right. So that'll be a tight jump then. So you have to get your timing right. So we should make sure that everything is on a cycle, if that makes sense, right? Because the player should then be able to jump from here to here to here in one fell swoop. Because if not, if this platform is over here when they first land and they unfairly can't make the jump, then that kind of sucks. So it might be cool to play with those timers and play with the cycles, so that the player really has to make sure they're on time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and this is just a basic idea, obviously, because when we play test it, we might just be like, well, that's a little hard, or that's a little easy. So
yeah, exactly that. Exactly.
We'll tweak it, but this is a good start. Yep.
So, I think that would be a good idea. So let me just bring this a little bit lower. Yeah. So now they can get to a platform that is normal, so they can stay there if they want. But again, the lava's rising, so they really don't want to stay there for too long. Okay. So what's the idea now? Do you want to just keep doing that? Let's have the moving platforms and disappearing ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Or right here's one more. It's not crazy, but it's an idea that'll really make it rough. We can have this part right here be your last true platform, and maybe we throw a time switch on that just to be annoying. and then have moving platforms that will only be moving for a certain amount of time. And so again, you really need to, or is that too hard? Or is that too hard?
I don't know. Let's design it as if like all of them are going to be moving platforms and disappearing platforms, and we can decide if we want to make it timed or not.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you're right. Cool.
Because I think it's hard regardless, but the time platforms adds another element of
Sure. Okay. So
toughness.
I'll throw a disappearing platform here. I'll throw a far one here. I'll try and make it small, so I'll just do that. Again, the sizes of these platforms are not meant to be like for scale because I'm just drawing on my iPad. We can do that.
I don't know. I like that scale.
Yeah, right. It's like very small, like kind of like 1 or 2 or 2 blocks wide. Just you have to go get a process that we're trying to make a controller smasher, and that's correct. That's exactly it. We want everyone to be annoyed and want to throw your controller, but don't. Just beat the level instead.
You're talking about literally. They're talking about literally throwing it.
Yeah, he's literally like, yo, I'm mad.
Like,
keep dying. I'm gonna smash my controller.
I think it's because the first 2 levels are not difficult.
Yeah,
it's just getting you. It's giving you the hand. You got to get used to it. Of the mechanics of platforming and finding your way before your sanity gets drained. But in this one, you really get to test your platforming skills.
Yeah, exactly that. That's funny. But yeah. So continuing on, so we can have some two like disappearing platforms here with like long jumps, and then maybe from here you take a long ride to the left or right. So you can put a moving platform here that maybe just goes all the way across, or we can do what we did before actually, which might work. Is back here we have it where a moving platform is in between 2 hazards, and so the player needs to jump over them. Like, yeah,
let's do that. Then maybe we can do the other thing that we did before. If you go to the left with the moving platforms doing this.
These?
Yeah, this thing. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sure. Yeah. All right. So let's work that in. So first we'll put a moving platform here. And now how do we cause it to like have 2 hazards in between it without... I mean, we could just put like pools of lava that float. I know it sounds weird, but that's kind of like what platformers do. There's lots of floating hazards. So
yeah, it could be a platform that has lava on it.
Okay, sure. I get you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And so what we can do is have that on top and bottom. So you've got to jump over it. So maybe what we can do then is, instead of make it where we have a platform that goes like above, maybe what we can do is, give me a moment. We can make the pools of lava small enough that like you have to jump over them, but not so small that you can just like jump over it freely, if you get what I mean. Like maybe more tall than wide. Like if they're both like this, right? You have to jump over them, but it's not so easy that you could just or does that not make sense?
I think I get what you're doing. You don't even need to have a hazard, to be honest. It's just like there's a platform there that's blocking you. Like that was good the way you had it.
I get it. Okay, fine. So yeah, you're right. So I think that like this works, right? As in like just it doesn't need to be anything underneath, because over here it's already gonna be danger.
If you're just standing there and the platform starts moving and you do nothing, then you're gonna fall off because
it's gonna push you off.
Yeah, it's gonna push you off. So it doesn't doesn't need to be lava there. You just have to jump over it.
Yep. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a free jump. And so once you get up there, then from there, what we can have is you now get to this platform here where you're again kind of safe. And so what we also need to make sure that any platforms around here should not be high enough that the player could just jump here and then jump to wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
But we need to keep that in mind. So maybe what we do is we throw, like you were saying, Chris, maybe we throw a moving platform here, right? And it goes up and down, right? And so now it'll take them up while another one is maybe coming down. And that's the way we'll make it so that they can't jump from here, like, because there's nothing to jump to. They have to jump on these platforms that will be out of reach.
Yeah. So what I'm imagining is we do the moving platforms that are going up and down. The
Yep.
E is a little bit higher.
Yeah,
And
I was
then-
gonna say I was gonna
Yeah.
put it up here.
And then the end actually isn't very difficult. It's just like a little reward. It's just like normal platforms that you just climb up right to the end.
Okay, got it. So like once you've gotten through the hellscape, we let you rock.
Yes.
I'm all for it. Yep, sounds good. So from there, let's say you go up here, and then yeah, we can just have it be a normal. Just now it's a normal climb, and we'll make this a platform so that you can get there. So actually, let me change this, or let me actually just move the E to the. Yeah, I'll keep it here, but what we'll do is, or should it be on the right? Nah. Yeah. Ignore me. Yeah, so from here, we'll have them go boom, 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 and then this will be a platform, right? So they can just
Go get pro. Thanks for tuning in. No problem. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, dog. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the comments too and the follow. Thanks. All right. So yeah, I think that I think that works. It's definitely not an easy escape sequence, and
Yeah.
that's a good thing. You know what I mean? It definitely has its challenges, and you'll be trying it more than once. If you beat it on first try, then you're a god, and you could be a pro gamer, dude.
I think we should throw some courage pickups in there too, but maybe when we
Oh
get
my
to that
lord!
point.
Yes, I forgot. Yo.
Because
Yes,
I think we're gonna have it so that the sanity goes down like even faster.
Yep. So let me just throw some on. I'll throw them on moving platforms, since then, in that small amount of time while you're waiting, you don't have to worry. Like, you'll pick it up. It's not like you can you can miss it or something, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll throw one there, and I'll throw one here. I think that 2 should be good to get you to the rest of the level. So maybe these are too close. Maybe
we should put them on the
Yes.
platforms that are not disappearing.
I was gonna say the same. Yeah. So maybe like one here and one here, or we could put one here and skip one here. Yeah, I think that's better. So you get one at the beginning.
Yeah.
You don't get one in the middle, and you get one for the last, like, final push. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So if that's done, then I can export this. I will rejoin on my computer, and then we can start slowly building this out in a Unity on a tile set. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so since my computer is slow, right? Alex, do you want to open up Unity and make the generic, like the base stuff, and that just make a new section, a new tile map, and all that stuff, and then I will come in and just place things, because my computer's slow. I don't want the whole stream to crash. You know what I mean?
What do you want me to do?
So let's make a section 3 in the level of darkness. Let's make the same tile maps that we have in section 2. So like background objects, ground tiles. And then while you're doing that, I will export this image to my computer so that I can reference it while I'm building out the level in the tile map.
Okay. Gonna
Go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen
yeah.
for a moment.
Yeah, there we go.
This.
Alright, so now you just have to like put my camera back in there.
Yeah.
So Juan's when he comes back.
I've actually. It's there. I think I'm in. For quantity.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, I am turning on my camera now. So if you want to drop me into the thing so everyone can see me, then I go for it. Oh my god! Thank you. Here I am, looking all
Yeah,
awkward because
I get to you.
our cameras are not placed. Yeah, I know. Okay, so while that's happening, let
Yeah, I
me-
think, Chris, I think.
Got it.
You're, you know.
Yeah, so let me while you're doing it, so I can share my screen again, or do you want to wait till you figure this out before I share my screen?
Oh, you're gonna share.
Oh, well, first you're gonna do the thing. So actually, no, yeah. So we're good for right now. It's me with my iPhone. Everybody, hello.
Wait, see.
It's all messed up today, but don't hate me.
Oh wow. Okay. You're. That's okay.
Oh, really? Like, okay.
Yeah, that's just how it is on Discord. Like I noticed that on the last 2 streams.
As in, it's happening on Discord where like I'm out of sync with my voice, even on Discord, not just on
Yeah.
Twitch.
It's on Discord, yeah.
And
I mean, Chris is very much.
interesting.
Or.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. I mean,
So,
I'm sorry,
what
y'all.
am I-
My computer.
What am I doing? I'm creating another section, right?
Yep. Yeah, so now, again, for everyone, what we're going to be doing now is duplicating a section in the tile map. So we build our levels in tile maps, just like placing blocks around. So we'll be doing that again for our third section as well.
I've duplicated.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's start, I guess, renaming.
I guess delete the tile map or
Stuff.
something. Yeah, let's just rename stuff, but then we might need to clear out the tile map itself because we don't want all those tiles there since we're going to be building from scratch. But
Just get rid of all these.
yeah. So I think we're gonna have to make new tile maps because we found out there's no way to like easily erase a whole tile map.
Oh, we're left. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So we can probably delete all of those too because we don't need because they're gonna be in different places. All we really need is just probably the open door thing, the one where the player starts out at, because they'll start section 3 at a door. But otherwise, everything else can probably we'll probably just have to rebuild it.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say there should be a section 3 tiles. We can start creating new tile maps now.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
rid of,
yeah, we can delete all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we can literally delete all that. Okay.
door.
Door.
That all that ever was. I'm at Angular.
Yep. And let's call this just
Ground tile.
ground or section 3 tiles, or yeah, ground tiles. That's what we call it. Okay, and
we
so
do
yeah,
call it
I
that.
say now. Okay, cool. So sounds good. And now, if that's it, then you can just push that. I'll pull, and then I can share my screen. It's just I didn't want any of that stuff to be in the way. I just want to focus on the drawing part because my computer is just not up to par, you know.
Wait, before you do that, we could also have it so that
Yep.
Alex, because you have two screens, you could have Quan's design on one screen, maybe, or while you're doing it on the other screen. I don't know, because Quan, you're gonna have to be like looking back and forth, right?
I will, yeah. But I don't know if Alex will be able to do that because I don't think he can stream two screens, if that makes sense, right?
Certainly not.
Okay.
Maybe if we like.
Yeah, but it's fine though. I don't mind looking back and forth. I don't think it'll be too bad, in all honesty.
Okay. Or you could pull it up on your iPad. Just
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I'll just keep it on my iPad and just refer to it there, so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Good idea. Chris thinking actually with his brain.
All right, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna push this for now.
All right, so am I?
added-
Yeah, go ahead and push, and then I'll pull the code. I'm excited to build this out. This is definitely gonna be the most complex one that we've built so far. So then I know it'll be fun to play test too.
I pushed it.
Cool.
Alex, are you gonna be able to get Quan's screen and Quan's camera?
I mean, so long as he's yeah, I should.
Okay.
It's a little bit of play around.
Okay. All right. So
Let me know
let
when you
me.
start.
Yep. No problem. All right. I'm gonna share my screen now so you can see what's actually going on. Okay. Let me know when everyone can see my screen, or at least the three of you. I hope everyone else can see my screen. All good?
We
Real
gotta
close.
fix.
Yeah, it's alright. Keep going. It was very close.
Oh, it was close. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, because I basically set up.
Okay, got it. Just okay. So okay, and then this should be a section 3. Got it. So let me just hide section. I'll leave it there. So we need a few things. Section 3 is here. Where is section 3? Here. Okay. Nope. Let's just disable this so I don't mess with it. I wanted there for reference. Anyway. Okay. So player spawn. On door section 3 tiles. Okay. I'm gonna put this at 0 because I don't know why it was all the way over there. Okay. Round tiles. I'll also just 0 it out real quick. And section 2 is the same for tiles, I assume. Okay, it's at 300, but it's fine. Okay. So now we get to the fun part, the building. Oh man. Okay. So if the player is going to start in the upper left, let me move this player spawn door and the player spawn, both of them. And I'll move that somewhere that makes more sense. So this is going to be our most vertically intense section. So I'll start them right there. ground tiles, active dungeon tile. Up here. Okay, now we zoom in. Okay, so on my thing, we'll put some ground here. I will adjust the thing in a moment.
Can you send
We
the
will have
design?
a wall here.
Can you send the design in
Go for it.
Discord?
Yeah, no problem. Give me a minute.
Just
Everyone
might be
just hold on
easier
real
if
quick.
we're
I'll
both
send that to
looking
y'all.
at it. Yeah, if we're both looking at it.
Nah, I totally feel that. Totally feel that. Yeah. Okay. It should be in the art channel on Discord. Let me know if it's not.
Yeah, it is. We're good.
Okay, cool. All right, so now I'll put a wall here because we don't want the player to go anywhere from there. And now let me use the selection tool. Which tool is it? This one, right? Oops. We'll take this tool and then we can paint with it, right? How do you do it, Chris? You always know how to do this. Is it this?
Wait, what are you trying?
I have no idea how you do that. Trying to do that thing where
Yeah, that's
you
it.
can
Yeah, that's
draw
it.
with this like whole section, and then
Like copy and paste?
I don't know. No,
Yeah, just-
where you can like use it as the active brush. There's like a way where you can like select all this and it becomes your like new brush.
Should be the eyedropper.
Okay, let me try that. Yes, this. Yep. And so let me zoom in as well. So, judging from my design here, let me pull it up again real quick. Okay, so yeah, it's very, very vertical. So there should probably be just a very long wall covering this entire like height, right? Yeah. We can adjust it if needed, but let's say it's like that tall, going all the way to the bottom. And so now we'll use the regular brush for this, and we'll make a horizontal. Zoom in here. Oops. So when they gonna drop that Unity iPad version though, so that I can do this on my iPad?
Right?
Never. I wouldn't be surprised though. These tablets are getting stronger and stronger, dude. It is crazy. All right, so now let's just put a general floor across the whole space. And to save time, we'll do this again. I don't hear him.
I don't hear it.
That's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, I don't hear a thing. Got it. It's that New York, right? Okay, so
Okay,
now
I
have I
think
made
that's
this
enough.
too large?
That's enough wall.
That's probably enough, right? Okay,
It's gonna
cool.
be
So now
tweaked
let's get to
regardless.
the other part. Yeah, right. So now from here, I'm drawing it out generally based on what I have. So what we're saying is we'll have a small drop here, and then I'll make a crevice for the lava. I'll make a crevice for it. So something like that, right?
Yep.
I can zoom in here actually.
And
Yeah,
maybe
and so the
a little bit of
lava
room
can go
for
up
the
to there.
switch.
On this platform, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Up here, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough room. Yep.
Yeah, I got you. Get rid of these. Let me know if it's too small. I can see, but I don't know if you guys can see it. I can zoom in if you need me to.
It might help to zoom in a
Do you need
little
me to
bit.
zoom in, or is it all good? Okay, sure. Yeah. So let's do this. Is that better?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we can do that. And then we have, from this lava, we actually have this wall just continues down
And then there's more
into
lava.
another pool of lava. Yep. Case in point, there's a lot of lava.
Yes.
Why dungeons just have lava? We don't ever ask these questions. We just accept it as fact that that dungeons have lava, yo. Right? Like I just thought about that. I'm like, well, why do these dungeons just have so much lava around? Like, what are y'all doing? Right? Yo, what if we just threw some lava there? Bro, you're thinking 1985? Okay. Alright, and so now we have this like long section of lava. Let's just keep doing that there. That's probably good enough, right? Yeah. Okay, and so now we have one yet again another drop because this is very vertical. Is this too? So I guess I have to make it taller, right? Like this isn't tall enough.
How about you do
Is
the
it?
specific stuff, and then we'll modify like the walls and stuff when we get there.
Okay, the specific stuff like what though?
Like the platforms and the lava and the moving platform and the hazard, like in that
When-
section. Yeah, because once we have those pieces there, it'll make a little bit
Okay,
more
so-
sense spatially.
Sure. Okay. Yep. So let's do that. So in the design, there's 4 platforms. So we can throw a platform here. We could throw a wall platform here. That's just too wide, and then a final one right above the lava. So we can do 3 in instead of 4. How does that sound? I'll actually put this one more centered. Yeah. How's that?
You could also
Dude,
make that
jump,
wall
jump.
a little lower. Yeah, right there.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
because that's gonna be lava.
I'll do this
That's
because and so I know our lava tile is 3 tiles high. So what I'll actually just do is make all of these just 3 tall because that's how tall our sprite is. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. So from there now we have a moving platform. Okay, so now I realize, now I can change the scale. So a moving platform should probably be in sight. So let's say we put it here, right? Sorry. That means this lava now needs to be much higher, right? Yeah, it needs to be much higher because it needs to go across the lava. All right. Got it. Or do you want to have the player platform down to this moving platform? I think it's fine the way it is. Just let me.
Maybe we can have them
I'll
platform
change
down
it
to
later,
it.
but let me bring this up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So from there they jump again. Let's say they jump here, and when we can come out just a tiny. Or no, because if they jump out, then they can. No, yeah, they can't get across. So we'll have one, maybe right here. No, that's 2. Yeah, maybe like right there, and then a final one over here. And we'll change it so that the heights are right, so that they can jump across, and we can have the moving platform will just hover right over the lava here. That's too
You could create.
Yeah.
You could just throw in the prefab and just put it there, just so
The prefab for what?
for a moving platform.
Oh, yeah. You're totally right.
You have a pre.
Forgot we have a prefab for
We
it.
did that on
Yeah.
Tuesday.
We did that on. Yep. Okay, prefabs. We have moving platform medium and moving platform. Okay, so this is medium is this size. Okay, is that big enough, or do you want to make it the larger one? Let's go with that for right now.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, so I'll put that right there. Okay, cool. Now back to the ground tiles. Okay, or no, actually, yes. Back to the ground tiles. So now this one will move directly to the right here. Oh, I didn't place it. Okay, so
Oh, I see.
interestingly enough, I need to make sure that I place this correctly in the tile map, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
So let me put a reference block like right here. And now this needs to be on the same height as that.
Yes.
Let me zoom in. Doesn't have to be
that's
perfect, but yeah, I think
just
that's
about
good.
right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And so now I'll delete this. Go back to ground tiles, pick my tile palette. Delete this. Okay. So from here, it'll move directly to the right, and it should be over more lava. So now, so now this is too low. Let me just change this now. Yeah, you were both right. By doing this in real time, it helps with the scale way more.
Yeah.
I was going crazy before I had this super huge level. Okay, so from here, now make another chamber, but now instead of it having a lip, it'll just go across. The lava will just be all the way on this side. That's probably far enough. And then we have a time platform here. So again, I'll match the height on this, and I'll put it, let's say, here.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? Yep. And do we have a switch key prefab? No? Okay, that's fine.
We don't?
So I don't think we do. No, I don't see it here.
We probably
should do that, but yeah, right? Okay, so lava will go up to here, and then this would be, I'm just gonna put a temp here. That'll be the time platform, or the switch. And then from there, we have another moving platform that goes down. So this needs to drop off. Oops. Or it needs to have that 1, 2, 3 lip, and then it'll drop off a bit. And then we have a moving platform that'll be over here. Just pull that in at the right height. Let's say it's there. Cool. Back over here, brown tiles. Make sure that I've been doing this right. Nice. Okay, and so this one will go directly down into lava, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a trap. You have to be sure that you get there in time. What happened? Why is the tile map slightly off? Do you see what I'm saying? You see it was like slightly off? Hold on.
Yeah, why?
Am I on the right tile? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Why is that happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me undo a few times and see if it fixes itself.
Yeah. It was,
Weird.
I guess, after you
Or
put
did it
that
really-
other platform.
Yeah, it just fixed itself. I couldn't tell you why, man. These time maps are so weird. Like, they come with, like, I get why having things on a time map is nice, but yeah, I definitely see using the old way as well. I can see the benefit there. And so here we have again a very long stretch of floor for lava, and this is where you will ride across and get to your first courage pickup. So let me now do this. So let me first get off of tile map so it's not selected, right? Okay, so I'm off tile map. Now let me try and pull this in. So this can go here at the same height, and then we will have another one down here that the player needs to jump to. And we can adjust the heights if needed. I'll make it a little bit, yeah. Okay. I don't know if that's perfectly aligned with the tile map. It's not, but again, we'll change it later once we're doing the refinement, right?
Yep.
Okay, and so now you take that platform over here, and now let me go back to ground tiles. Okay, it's still good. It didn't get all weird.
Before you go
So
over there,
we have a platform.
there's the so the first moving platform. There's supposed to be a hazard with a platform.
Yes. Yes. You are totally right. Okay, yeah, it should be somewhere here, right? So let's figure out how we want to do that. I want to use a different tile, so for now I'm just gonna use the lava tile. We can figure out what exactly it is a bit later. So we'll have one underneath the platform so that you can't go over, and one above, and then we'll put a regular platform like 2 wide up here. Now we can change the height so that the player can. Yeah, actually that's probably too high. That's probably okay. It should probably go. Let me see. Yeah, right in between, so that it can like. Yeah, exactly. Now the player will have just the amount of space to make this jump up here, and then they'll jump back down on the other side, right? So should we move this over? I guess we can leave it for right now then. So
That's all right.
yeah, okay, cool. So yes,
but I
we
get
can
what you're
leave that
saying.
there. Yeah, right. Like it doesn't go very far, but again, that's things that we can tweak.
Maybe just put the
bit later. I think
hazard
it's
and the
better we get
platform more to the right.
Yeah, the hazard and the platform more to the
Just
right.
just
Yeah,
select
okay.
that whole
So,
area and just move them over.
Yeah. How come? Oh, it's because I'm not on the ground tile. Okay, is that why?
You need the select tool.
Why can't I do it? This.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yeah.
Now I can use move.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. That's better.
I'll put it. Yeah. Here or
That's
here?
good. That's good.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So now back here. I think so far we have everything for this part of the level, and then over here we have a courage, right? I'll just bring that over. Yep, and now you have a hard wall. So let me do this. 1, 2, 3 for the lava, and then this comes down, right? Yep. And then you have a jump staircase wise down, so you put one there, or you can make it a bit. Do you want them to be 2 or 3 wide?
Let's go with 2.
All right, so 2 there, a 2 there, and then you can finally get to your first landing on solid ground. Nothing there. And I'll leave that there, and I'll just I'll actually just change it. Hold on. It'll just be a ledge that you can land on. Yeah. And this will be where the elevator and stuff is. So let me first make a piece of ground so the player can continue on once they're ready. Okay. And then this will be just a ceiling. So that'll just hover over. All right, let me zoom out for grand scheme things. So how does that look in terms of this first like vertical descent down this like lava staircase kind of?
I think it looks pretty good.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to keep building the ground or do you want me to throw in the lava tiles now?
Maybe we could start throwing in the lava and maybe make some prefabs out of the switches.
Okay, got it.
Just set up to see if the transition from section 2 to 3 works.
Okay, sure. Hold on. S2 hazards. Let me zoom. Let me just copy this one. Or at least the top map. Alright, so this is on the right layer. Okay, yeah, so it was the eyedropper that lets you pick things, right?
Yes.
Why can't I pick this? What's going on? Oh, oops. I need to be on S2 hazards. No, that's not empty. I need to do this. Yeah, nice. Now, the question now is, can I keep this and go back here? No, I'll probably have to do it again. So I make a 2D object, tile map, or rectangular. S3 hazards. Cool. And now I'm on the right tile map. S3 hazards, and I still have the same thing. Cool. Now we can come back over here, and I'll just start popping these in. Why? Why must you be this way? Tile map. Why?
Oh man.
Alright, so we're doing this the manual way, it seems. Why is it all messed up again? Stop.
Yeah.
Please, tile map. Why? Okay, yeah, these tile maps are not it, dude. They get all messed up and I don't understand why. Let me double click it. Zoom out. Where am I? What happened? Right, hold on. Okay. There might be, but I don't know if it... Okay, wait. Is it fixed? No. See, so it's... Oh, you see? It's like each tile map is its grid is in a different place, if that makes sense. Ah, yeah. This is at 0,
why?
0, 0, and this is not.
Oh.
I don't know. But I think now, yeah, see?
There you go.
Now it's all good.
There's always a reason for
Okay, so
everything.
now... Right? There's always a reason for everything.
Okay.
So now I should be able to... I'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, then oh well. But I should be able now to use this, copy over this space. I know it's going to look weird. And now, oh, no, okay. Oh no, it's 2 hazards, sorry. That's 2 hazards. I can use the eyedropper, get these sprites. That's 3 hazards. Still have it, yes. And now, if that worked out the way that I hope, it should fit perfectly in line, and it does.
Perfect.
Cool, and they're the right height and everything. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we just start throwing these in.
Okay.
Boom. 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 Okay. All right, and so now things are just slowly starting to look a little bit more put together, right? Okay, so now let me go back onto the ground tiles actually, and what I'm gonna do is let me just, like I did in my little drawing, I'm gonna close off this shape just so that I can use the fill tool. And then I don't think the player will ever go that high again, so I think that's good enough. And I'll clean that up in a minute. Sorry, I know I'm not zoomed in. Let me zoom. Yeah, just fix these things. Okay, now this fill tool will save our lives. I hope. Nice. Nice. Oh, calm down. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, good so far. So let's try and I guess play test it. Yeah, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if now is it gonna start in section 2 or 3? Do we need to add a section 3 to the list, Alex? I remember.
No.
Isn't it?
Look at section
Yeah.
one. Just throw out the.
Oh, where? Well, which
No, you're in it.
position?
The inspector. Pick up the
Oh, as nice, like empty out this list.
60. Yes. No, I think it should work. Just if you disable the other section 2.
The section 2. Yeah, I think
so
this
that
should
the
work.
players-
And then, all right, let's just try it out. I disabled all of section 2, but let's just see if the player spawns
Yes.
in the abyss. All right, nice.
Oh.
So
Where's player spawn?
Oh, yeah.
let's find out.
Player spawn is no. Oh,
In the right place. Yeah. Like there.
No. Move player spawn a little.
Oh, I get you. As in, like maybe like right
Yeah.
there.
and player spawn door is, I assume, the door itself, right?
Yeah, that's just the door.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
So in my head, they should spawn here, but I feel like we're gonna spawn in the abyss again. Let's see what happens.
Pause it.
Yep, we're in the abyss. Nice. I love that we just fall into endless death. Let me add the ground layer on these tiles so that, yeah. Let's do that so the player can actually touch the floor. I don't know why they're spawning there though, but you know what? It's 7:30, so maybe do we stop here and switch back, I guess, to Alex or something? Just because my computer, it might be better to debug this and make the prefabs on one of your computers, because my computer's already starting to hang. I can hear it slowly, like, you're pushing it, Quan, you're pushing it. Or I can keep building out the level. I think that either one should work.
I mean, let's
So
build
tell
out
me
the level.
what y'all want to do.
Keep building out the
Okay,
level.
cool. Yeah.
At some point, I mean, if we get to it, if not, actually
Yeah, sure.
get the kinks out.
Yeah, sure. So let me try one last time. Let me see what happens with the player.
It might be because of their initial
That's
position.
fine. Let's see if they spawn in the.
Is it a composite?
Okay.
Section
It might not be. Maybe we didn't do all that. Let's see. Oh, we didn't add any of the important stuff like composite collider 2D. And then what else do we have to add? I know we have to do like the rigid body needs to be static, right? let's just look at section 2. Section 2. Section 2 tiles, ground tiles has tile map collider 2D,
Oh, yeah, right.
composite collider 2D,
yeah.
rigid body is static.
They're
Okay,
on Tile
so let
Map
me do
Collider
that.
too.
Yep,
Go ahead. There should be a
yep.
thing that's
Yeah, used by composite.
I don't.
Nice.
No, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that should be it. And let me just move this up for now because yeah.
Looks like we have.
Yeah, you have to add a composite and a tile map collider. Okay. So I just want to test this out and see.
It does.
Okay. It does what?
It does have.
It does. Yeah, it does. So we have to fix this because this jump shouldn't. You shouldn't be allowed to make that jump. But let me just test it out. Okay. You aren't dying because
There's no kill zone.
as of right now, the lava doesn't affect you. Okay, but I think that the scale seems. Oh wow. Okay, but the scale doesn't seem that bad, right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a long run. Wow. You're getting that good run in. Okay, cool. So I think that's good so far.
Punch out.
And so now
You probably don't have to. The player spawn doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So I'll just move it back down. And then let me move the spawn door because it's slightly hovering above the ground. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now back to building out the level. So now I'll leave that corridor for where we let the player like have a sneak peek for later. So for now, I'll just add. I'm on the right place, right? Ground tiles. Okay. Yeah. We can do. Oh, oops. We can add some floor, and then the way I had it, there'll be like a wall here or something, and then that'll be like a little like corridor or a cove, I guess. Okay, so we move along here. And now we have another section of lava, which I drew wrong on my thing, but I'll fix it right now. And then, okay, and then more platforming. Okay, so we can have the drop start here. And go across. I'll have to change the that like bottom part, but that's okay. I'll do that. But yeah, anything that looks weird so far? Is everything good?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let me do this, and then I'll do the same thing I did before. I'm on S3 hazards, right? So I should be able to yeet this whole section of lava. Nice.
Yeah.
And then how far do we want it to go? Is that good enough, or do we want it to be a bit farther, or like maybe it should match this like top ceiling part, I guess?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that. And now back to section ground tiles. I'll continue. Or you know what? I'll be smart and I'll able to do this. And then just nice.
Okay.
Okay, and so now let's put some platforms there. We had these originally as normal platforms. I think that we should keep it that way because the disappearing ones show up a little bit late, like later, right?
We can have a mix of
let's make
one and two.
Okay, so
size
yeah, I say
tiles.
let's give them a 2 to start off with. We'll put like a 1 like right there, so it's a high and far jump. And we can put a few ones that are closer. Now you're playing it close to the lava. Have a 2 here, and then like you jump up to a 1, and the platform with the next time switch can
Yes.
be a 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll play test that and in a moment. Now let me just delete this real quick. So hold on. Delete space. There was a way to. I think that I can just do this, right? And then if I click erase, will it? Yeah, nice. Wow, I really made this for crazy long. Okay. Now if I just right now we're good. Okay. So from here now we have the moving platforms that go up and down, and so the lava pours over the wall. So maybe we can have that though. Like maybe, or no, I'll just start with this for now, just to keep it similar. Yeah, and then there's more lava down here in this section. All right. Is anything in chat? I can't see Twitch at the moment. I don't know if anyone said anything else in chat. If not, it's all good. Just curious. Okay, cool. Just curious. All right, and so now let's pull in some moving. First, let me get off here. Okay, moving platform. We can put 1. Where did we say? Okay, so these will be, let's say, here. So it's we'll start off a little bit below. So actually, hold on. Sorry. Let me use the tile map as a guide. I'm not on the tile map, but it's showing me the grid still, which is good. So I can put moving platform. What do you think about right here? Or like maybe a little bit lower, about here, and then it'll start moving like up and down.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And then the
So we
next
don't need
one
to
we
have
said is going to start
3.
kind
We can
of
actually have more than 3.
Yeah, I think that we can probably use about 5 here. So like 3 or 5. So we can start 1 up here. Let me follow the tile map part on there. Also, let me just zoom in general. Cool. No. Yeah. Right there. Oh. I messed up. No, sorry. Okay, and then so maybe I guess 4 works here, right? And so hold on, before I do that, let me make sure I place it right, because let me go back to the ground tiles, because this last one is the one that, or this is too high. Why did I do that? It needs to be so deep. But this is the one where the platform perfectly fits in between the like hazards.
Yep.
So it needs to be very specifically placed. All right, and so let's do that. And so in my picture, we have lava on the side. So we had like a chasm of lava like on the side. So
Yeah.
let's think about how we're gonna accomplish that. So we need to have a 3 wide.
Why did we have that there again?
Sections. Just because we wanted or there's not really a real reason, because there is actually. So we actually don't need the lava if we do this. Like if we do that or something, or we have a wall that comes out a certain amount, but it has to be exactly 3, because our platform is a 3 wide. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because ideally, since there are platforms here, right? When the platform moves down and the player is on it, it needs to perfectly fit in this space.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I think that works. So if and I can even move it a bit farther out. Hold on. Sorry, I'm making this more complicated than I need to. Yeah, so yeah, we can have it like here. That's 3 tall for the lava, and then yeah, now this is 3 wide, and we can have this also. So maybe this is just a wall that goes straight up or something. But either way, we just need to make sure that this platform, which I'll put there now, it perfectly fits in between and they don't collide. So
Might want to just make that area wider, just to
okay, sure, fine.
give us
fine.
that breathing room.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, like even that's enough, right? As long as it's just like
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because the player still won't be able to get in between these 2 tiles.
Yeah.
So now I can take this moving platform, W on it, and then I can move it wherever it needs to go. So let's say it starts down here in its cycle. And again, we'll playtest that and see how these jumps are and see if they're too hard or something. But we can adjust that as needed, right?
Yes.
All right. So cool. Yeah. So these are moving platforms, and now let me just once again add in the lava, and also just check again that this is right. Cool. Last time I remember we had some issues where we were painting on the wrong tile maps and stuff. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah.
So lava there, and then let me just copy another section of lava, 3 by 3, and that should fit right there. Perfect. Nice. And then I can put a 2 by 2 lava there. All right. Yes. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now we have up until like this is like the first big section, so that's good. The next part is disappearing platforms, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let me continue on. And so this wall will continue down a bit. Yep. And then we can just have it end here, and then you go down. And there's a platform here that you will be allowed to jump down to from the main one. And then it kind of goes across. And then you get another drop because this is where disappearing platforms start. So that looks good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. So continuing on, let me just close up these holes real quick and complete the ceiling. And then, yeah. All right. And then where does this end? Yeah, we can just, that whole thing kind of connects. Yeah, okay, got it. Let me use the smart man's tool. Oh, I did it, y'all. I did it. Look, I put these walls on the hazards.
It happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. No worries, though. No worries.
Repaint.
Always gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Like,
wait,
yeah.
Just repaint it before removing it.
Oh, okay, got it. You are right. Okay, yeah, so let me go back to ground tiles and use this just to repaint it. Or what I'll do is actually just... Can you copy from other tile maps? No, you can't. Okay,
Can
cool.
you?
So I'm gonna just draw and not be...
Are you sure you can't?
I don't think so, but you know, hey, it's worth a try. Nope, yeah, because it's not on the same tile map, it doesn't give you a selection.
Okay.
Paint. Okay,
That would have made our lives a lot easier.
ground tile. Yeah, and now we can see because of the green outline.
Yes. Because if you were to remove all that first, then you would actually remove all that from memory.
Yeah, I just feel like drawing again in the dark.
And then really all you have to do after this is just change to the other tile map and just do the eraser tool in the whole area.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
You got it, Chris. You got it, man. So, all right, almost done. 2 more tiles. Cool. Nice. Now I can... Oh, wait, I lied. I lied to you all. I'm very sorry. Okay. So now we should be able to... First, let me hide this. Take the eraser tool, or first let me do... What is it? I can do this. And kind of just like erase this whole section. Erase. No? Okay, so I have to do it like this. Just boom. Then I can click erase. And then I can just, yeah. Cool. Back to ground tiles. Oh, I can't because it's not active. Activated.
I think I also saw
Ground
some platforms as hazards.
Yeah? Okay, let me see.
Oh, never
Nah.
mind. So, never mind.
Yeah, let me just make sure again. No, I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll put that back. Now back to ground tiles. Okay, cool. So now from here we have a drop, and then we can probably change this. No, it should stay the same. So we can have a platform here. The player can jump down for a piece of courage here, and then once they get down here, another like section of lava starts, because they now need to like cross this big chasm, or however you say it, of lava with the disappearing platforms this time. So the ante is up, and then this will actually eventually meet. If you see in my drawing, this ceiling here will actually become part of where the disappearing platforms end, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's gonna be where it closes off eventually. So I'll just put a platform here. So this will be eventually where the get shorter. This will eventually be where the keyframe is. So let me just bring this down, and let me make them meet, and then I'll throw in the lava there. Okay, cool. Okay, and then back to hazards. Let's copy this here, drag it over here, and then just paste that bad boy right here. Okay, cool. Back to ground. Okay, all right. And I'll just close this off as well. So. I'm struggling, y'all. Just because I'm not zooming in. All right, cool. I can use the fill tool to just get that done. Nice. Okay. All right, okay, fill tool, calm down. All right, looking good so far.
Yes.
And so I'm not gonna put any, or we can. I think that we can do it later, but since the disappearing platforms are gonna be a prefab, kind of like the moving platforms, probably.
Yeah.
I think I'm not gonna place them yet. Or do you want me to place some placeholders? I feel like
think we
can
can
just
leave
do
it
it
for
when
now.
we make the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll leave that open. And honestly, I think not that it's 7:51, so I can keep doing a bit more, but we will probably stop soon because the rest of it I'm looking here is false floor, lots of moving platforms and disappearing platforms.
Yeah.
So I don't think that we can build that fully out until we have something to see, like once we have a prefab for the moving and disappearing platforms, if that makes sense.
Yeah. One thing you can do is add the little cove with the moving platform going up.
Ah, yes, you're right. You're right. Totally right. Let me get it.
And of course, playtest.
And of course, playtest.
And that's how we can finish the stream off.
Oh,
Sure. Yep. So
I
let me
was
just
also kind of like
do that.
side,
Yep.
messing around with the. No.
Okay, got
You can
it.
show that as well. I had realized it after.
Got you. I understand. Cool. All right, and so this is like a probably not tall enough. Hold on, enough should give it a bit more room. And so now this just kind of goes upward. All right, and then we have the floor here. Continue on, and so now we'll need to we may need to change this because given where the level is right now. Oh no, it should work out where like once this ground is here. Sorry, let me do that so that we can have a place for the lava, and it'll also help us to understand better where we're working with.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Put this floor here. Okay, cool. And now we need to make sure that, I know I'm zooming out a lot, but this area here should go upward in the general place where the end is going to be. Like it should be able to be seen, because if the end is like over here, right, then it'll be too hard for the player to see. So we need to make sure that we don't make this area too wide. So actually I'll make it a bit smaller right now.
Okay.
Zoom in.
And
You could also do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It could also do that as well. But for right now, I'll just leave that. But yeah, all right. So back over here, we have a little elevator shaft. I'll call it. And again, let me be smart. Use this. Take this. Start building that out. Nice, cool. And then it'll have to be fair, I guess. Right, that even it out. And then same with this. Is it too high? Or that's probably a little high, right? Or do you think that's good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's
the
pretty much
last
level, because that's how I mentioned it.
Okay,
this sort
cool.
of like level, same as you are, but there's canyon type of thing.
Yeah.
Not a huge canyon.
Got it. That makes sense. So what? Yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll just create the ceiling, and that'll also help us to figure out where things are. Of course, we can move it if needed. But let me just do this so it gives us a idea on height. Yeah, and I'll just leave that there for now. Okay, yeah, cool. And so now I will finish up this. Oh. It's okay. That's fine. Let me zoom in again so people can see better. Okay, yeah, so now fill tool, there, regular brush. Okay, yeah, and so like, yeah, I don't know exactly what we want to put, so I don't think I'm gonna put anything else, but, or I'll put the moving platform, the elevator
Moving
platform.
and I guess close off.
Yeah. So let me put this one here. Or since this isn't supposed to be like a hard part, we can put a large one since we made it kind of wide. So
Yeah.
this might work a bit better.
That's fine.
What did I do? Hold on. Where is it? Where's the platform? I don't. Oh, that's large. Wait. All right. I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna just use the regular one for right now.
That's weird.
Because the large prefab was being weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so once you go up, you take your long ride up there, and you finish out with. So maybe what we do is, instead of have it be closed off here, maybe we put a small amount of platform, like a small amount, and we cut them off or something. Like we have a wall here that they can see through, or because then it gives us room to put the other stuff like over here, if you get what I mean. Or what we do is we put a small amount of platform there, right? And we make it a jump that they can't make. So maybe it's like the light is peering through this hole, but in no way can they jump that high.
Yeah.
Because then they'll be able to look at the thing for longer. Whereas if they're on the platform and they just like see it while going up and then going down, they might not think about it too much. But if they're able to jump onto the platform and be like, okay, I get it, I'm stuck here, but I can see the final light, they'll go back down and then continue through the level, right? Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, so it's 7:58, so I think that's good timing. Let me save. Please save. Good. And I think that we don't have time for anything else, so I think that we'll probably just end stream there. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job, Paul.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
This already like the.
The design.
That's fun.
Yeah,
The drawing. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I tried to be as true to it as I could. Of course, certain things had to be changed, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far, to be honest. Yeah, I think that this is definitely going to be the most challenging and most fun of the sections for this level. So
yeah, next stream
get on us, and
we can work on adding in the moving platforms, and we can add in the disappearing platforms maybe before we get to the final, just so that we have that down, and then the final part will be kind of easier to do.
Yeah, I think that an entire stream can be dedicated just to doing the escape sequence. So next stream we can work on the disappearing platforms and the time platforms, or the time switches, I mean. Yeah. So I think that'll be a good thing to do next stream. So check us out, y'all. We're gonna be here next week doing it all again.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone who tuned in.
Yeah, thanks for everyone who showed up and gave the follows, gave the support, dropped the fun comments in a stream chat. So this is BK Game Dev. So we're signing off, and we will see you next Thursday.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.